Man, what an episode that turned out to be. This is Mega Man NG, and I welcome you guys to another TMNT 2012 Season 3 episode review. Today we talk about Episode 15, The Noxious Avenger. Why does it feel like the Toxic Avenger? I don't know why, but it just is. Here's the deal. I'll provide a summary as well as some of the main points. There isn't that much because let's just say that the episode's plot shares similarities to an 87 TMNT episode. Trust me, it just is. Let's begin. It begins with Bebop and Rocksteady at a chemical factory for some kind of plan relating to Shredder's mind control. The Turtles show up for a scuffle, and it all goes wrong. Very wrong when a human gets exposed to mutagen, turning into a freak. But then he saves someone from the Purple Dragons, becoming a hero. Sort of. Things get worse when the news starts covering not only on this Muckman, but also the Turtles. This gets Splinter irate. Now the Turtles have a lot on their plate. They have to stop Bebop and Rocksteady. And not only that, Muckman, and find a way to get the public off their backs. Can they pull it off? Yep. That's pretty much the gist of what this episode is. Basically, whenever mutagen is involved, trouble ensues. In this case, in the beginning battle where the Turtles take on Bebop and Rocksteady, Bebop throws mutagen and it ends up in the hand of a human. Or rather, a human named Garson Grunge gets covered into it, and after being exposed to garbage, he turns into a freak named Muckman. And boy, comparing to how he was in the 87 version, man, the 2012 version, it looked gross. It does look kind of gross. I don't know why, but it just is. Basically, the title as well as Muckman himself both pay homage to the 1984 film The Toxic Avenger. And anyone who watched the film The Toxic Avenger should know. Besides, why do you think that James Rolfe, aka the AVGN, did an episode centering on the Toxic Avenger with the movie's creator? I'm not kidding. I'm just not kidding. Look it up and you'll see what I mean. Not only that, but the plot of the episode is similar to the TMNT 87 episode, Muckman Messes Up. Speaking of which, Muckman is very dangerous. Although he does look kind of gross. I've said it once and I'll say it again. He looks gross. I can't even say it enough. And I mean, good God, he looks disgusting. I'm just saying because he's like a freak. He really does look like a freak. Not only that, but he's also dangerous since he can affect the Turtles and their mutation. And in a way, Muckman blames the Turtles for how he is. But that's at first, because eventually he realizes that it wasn't their fault. We also get a sidekick for Muckman, known as Joe Eyeball. Joe Eyeball is voiced by Grant Moninger. Oh, it's Moninger. Okay, it's Grant Moninger. In a way, he's pretty much Muckman's conscience, especially in some instances where he tries to convince Muckman to do the right thing. So yeah, in a way it is his conscience. Unfortunately, that conscience isn't going to help him a lot when Muckman ends up being used. Used by Bebop and Rocksteady so that way they can get some chemicals for Shredder's master plan involving mind control. If you remember from the previous episode, Shredder has Karai in some kind of cage, like a prison of sorts, and he hopes to cure her. But if he can't, he can do the next best thing, and that's using mind control to have Karai obey him. Oh man, it's gonna get really dicey. However, you can't help but feel bad for Muckman because even though the guy wants to be a hero, the guy's a freak. And Bebop and Rocksteady decide to manipulate Muckman into doing things for them. Hence why in the instances where he gets blasted by Krang lasers, you really do feel bad for the guy. Oh man, it really does stink for him. But at least he eventually becomes a hero again after not only realizing his folly, but he decides to team up with the Turtles to take down Bebop and Rocksteady. And although they do succeed, let's just say the Turtles screwed up bad. If you thought what happened in Season 2 was a screw-up, this takes the cake. Splinter was irate. He was irate when he found out that the Turtles were seen on TV, and Splinter was like mad as heck. He was absolutely mad. And if there's one thing that we should learn, an angry Splinter is one you do not want to cross paths with. I am not kidding. I really am, because for some reason, Splinter can be a nice guy, but he can be very angry. And even after the Turtles saved the day and they were able to get the public off their backs, nope, No way, no how. Splinter was still mad. He didn't care. They screwed up, they get grounded. And April's no exception, especially at the end when Splinter just hits each of them once. I'm surprised they didn't go after April. It ends with April freaking out that Splinter's about to do the same to the others. Oh man, that's freaky. It really is. But overall, I found it to be an okay episode. It wasn't bad, it was just alright. It was okay since, well, let's be honest, the turtle screwed up. Not to mention, Muckman was kind of gross. I don't know why, but he just is. But he may turn out to be more of an ally than an enemy. However, there's still the matter of Shredder using the mind control plan. And we'll finally be able to see it all firsthand in my next episode review. Hopefully when I provide my thoughts on it. Anyway, the rating for it will be in the description. I really did like the episode. It's just that I had a bit of issue. Well, not really much of issues. Well, it's that the turtle should at least know better that when it involves mutagen, you know someone's going to pay the price. Take it from me. An entire season, or rather season 2, was devoted to the turtles trying to fix a mess they make. And now this is no exception. What can you do? After this, it'll probably be forgotten. Or not, depending on how things go about it. But yeah, the episode turned out to be alright. I enjoyed it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments what you think. That's going to be it for this episode review. And I think that in a couple of weeks, there will be one episode review. Let's just say that we're getting really close to the end of Season 3. And when Season 3 does come to an end, I'll be providing a full-blown review of the season finale. Not to mention reviewing the entire series. And I'm also going to be re-reviewing 3 episodes from Season 4 that I feel deserves a bit more treatment. Why? Because I figured why not? After all, that overdue triple episode review was kind of lame. I need to do better. But anyway, yeah, that is going to be it for this TMNT episode review. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if it's not to your liking, I do apologize. This is what I get for doing these reviews late at night. I need at least a bit more time. But they're short because they're pretty much 22 episodes long. Hopefully when I do Rise of the TMNT, I won't make an excuse. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to hit the like button. It really does mean a lot to me. I look forward to hearing from you guys in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and more importantly, click on that bell. Clicking the bell lets you know when I'll be uploading next, and it does help me out greatly. I truthfully do mean that. So yeah, that's it. This is Megaman NJ signing off. See you guys next week with more episode reviews. Peace out. Booyakasha!